U.S. Marine George Anikow brutally murdered in Makati, Philippines. Stay tuned. This is a continuation of our series on crime in the Philippines. Major George Anikow, United States Marine Corps, on November 24, 2012, met his death. George, born in the United States, grew up in Howell, New Jersey, graduated high school, went to Rhode Island University, and then he joined the United States Marine Corps. There he rose from the ranks of a grunt to the rank of a major in the United States Marine Corps. So here we have a man of huge character, a hero, veteran in the United States Marine Corps. Now, George was married 15 years, father of 3 children, had a tour in Iraq, he had another tour in Afghanistan. Now, fast forward, George is married to his wife. His wife is an American diplomat. She was assigned to the United States Embassy in Manila. George, wanting to be with his family, got an assignment on the security team at the United States Embassy. So, George arrived in Manila, in the Philippines, in August 2012. In November 24th to be exact, 2012, George was coming home from a night out. He went to the bar, and he was a little tipsy, a little inebriated. He was walking down the street, going to one of his buddy's house, and he got to the guard at the gate where his buddy lived. His buddy lived in a very exclusive residence called the Rockwell area. He went to the guard and asked him what time the gates would be open. The guard told him 5:30. So the next thing you know, a car comes up, and the guard stops the car and said, "Sir, I need your ID." In the vehicle, there were 4 men. George became agitated and said to the men in the car, "Respect the guard, respect the guard. Show him your ID, show him your ID." And he just kept going on. And the people in the car got very agitated. The men got very agitated. Long story short, they showed George, they showed the police, they showed the guard their ID. They got, and then George kept on trying to agitate the men in the car. Next thing you know, when the car tried to pull off, George hit the back of the car. The men in the car stopped, and the 4 men approached George face to face. George knocked down one of the men. Next thing you know, all 4 men were on top of George, running, trying to get him. Now, George did okay. He fought the men off for a few minutes. He couldn't do it. It was 4 of them. Next thing you know, George was running for his life. The men finally caught up with him. They assaulted him. And George met his demise. There are some lessons to be learned from this story. Number one, Filipinos never fight fair. There's no such thing as a fair fight with a Filipino. If you mess with one, right around the corner, you're going to find his friend or his brother, his relative. So there's no such thing as a fair fight. Number two, when you're in the Philippines, watch how much you drink, if you drink. Because when you're inebriated, you cannot defend yourself. When you're inebriated, you can't even think half the time. Number three, whenever you're in the Philippines and you're around other Filipinos, stay in your lane. That's what my grandma always told me. Stay in your lane. Mind your business. Was it George's business to agitate the men in the car, to try to assist the guard? Was his job? Those are the things we need to consider when we're in the Philippines. Now, in the comment section of this video, I want you to write down and tell me what your thoughts are regarding this story. Tragic death of an outstanding American. That's it for now, guys. This is Bobby D saying take care. God bless.